Oh.
There it goes. Welcome to That Pony Show, the weekly show where we talk about that pony show that we all know and love. This week, we're going to be talking about the intro to Season 6, the Christening, episodes 1 and 2. My name is Mo5 Thunderbirds. This week, I am joined by...
Commander Sparkle.
Maddie, who are you people?
And smooth sailing.
Good to be back to this show. It is a confusing last
I was
half.
like, that's a subjective term.
It's been confusing because I'm just like, wait, how do I...
Quote unquote good.
How do I do this show? Right, there were things that I had to do before the show. We didn't just throw ourselves into it. But yeah, it's good to be back with the new show.
I don't know what you're talking about. I remember specific episodes of That Pony Show where we just threw ourselves into it.
Well, I mean, yeah, okay, fine, be that way then. Well, I guess I agree with you.
I don't agree with your facts.
Anyway, they're subjective facts, and you know what? Deal with them. Anyway, so like I said, this week we're talking about episodes 1 and 2 of Season 6, the Christening, where we get to take a look at everything that apparently is going to start happening this season. Like the fact that Starlight Glimmer is her student, protege now. I'm like...
This could actually be really good for the show if they do it right. Please don't fuck it up.
Yeah, it's
But
definitely...
there's no Emily Larson, so they can't possibly get it right.
Rip Larson. I miss him so much.
Is
and no Amy
Larson-
Keating Rogers either.
Is Larson like the Jesse of the actual staff?
Yeah, basically.
Jesse?
They look kind of alike.
Like Horseshoe.
Oh. That
Endless
guy.
Jess.
Yeah, I got you now. Oh, maybe.
Genless S.
Yes, endless.
But yeah, fucking,
Endless shoes.
it's ponies, and this is a really short hiatus actually. Like,
Yeah, how long was this? Like a couple months?
it was like 5 months.
Jesus.
The last one was like 17.
Oh my god. Normally we'd have to wait till like winter to get back into this
It used
shit.
to just be a year, and then they fucked it up with that one with the fucking last season.
Yeah, right? Ugh. It was so weird.
So, Smooth, how do you think your communist horsewife was shown off in this episode?
Not
Okay.
enough communism.
Oh,
Too little equality. Come on.
Yeah, seriously. Like,
I want to see
all
them
of a sudden-
overthrowing
all of a sudden
the,
there's
the
this little
proletariat
freaking-
will rise.
there's this freaking baby and has like all this amazing power. What the hell? No. Stop. You should be no more powerful than anyone else. Get out. Go to
Strips it of
jail.
its wings.
Send it to jail.
I find it interesting that pretty much
Inequality intensifies.
fucking Applejack pretty much says, wait, no, was it Applejack or was it Rarity? I think it was Rarity actually. He sits there and goes, how come it's an Alicorn? I thought it was supposed to be earned through some magical feat to gain your wings. And even
the
Celeste,
princes are like,
fuck, I don't know, man.
shit's
And
fucking
Tommy
whack,
Oliver
yo.
be all like,
Yeah.
It's not hell. I'm pretty sure he would be as upset about this whole thing
no,
as
he
like,
literally made a video about bragging that he was right.
oh shit, I need to watch that then. Fuck.
Yeah, it was basically a roundabout way of saying fuck you everyone and fuck Inkrose's video.
Yeah.
Inkros made a video?
No, her video on Alicorns, the Celestia and Luna, and the one that has like 6 million views.
He's basically says fuck natural alicorns.
Oh.
And then
Well, it was him saying that Celestia and Luna, they've never seen that before.
yeah, so that means that they weren't
They
that.
were ascended.
Yeah, they ascended somehow, and then also the fact that Cadence also ascended somehow, but that was only described in the
well,
fucking
that
book.
was-
That.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, but it's at least
It
something.
wasn't described, it was alluded to.
It was stated that it happened.
I was
Yeah.
a Pegasus, and then I got lots of friendship, and then I fell in love, and then I was an Alicorn.
Oh,
Din, 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 din.
so fucking confused by that whole thing. Anyway, moving beyond that part, because
It's
that...
not that confusing.
No, it... I don't know, I just don't... I need to watch these other videos and get more opinion about this. Anyway, I don't know, it's just like this... Fuck, it's this whole thing with Starlight... Yeah, Starlight and Sunbeam?
Sunburst.
Sunburst.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm just like, I feel like this whole episode, it could have been just split off into two separate storylines that they kind of just like sort of twisted together at the end, which I
That's what they did.
totally got halfway through. There was some point where I'm just like, wait, there are things going wrong and Twilight doesn't know the answer. Bet you $5 it's gonna be Sunbeam. He's probably gonna figure this out.
But you said it felt like it, but that's exactly what it was.
No. It's weird.
Would you have rather the whole episode been either one of those two things?
Yeah, I don't know.
I was like, that's at least some decent enough storytelling.
I guess
Yeah.
I guess I am okay with it because it's
they
two episodes worth of story that goes over like an entire 2 episodes together instead of just like one and one. It's the two of them together that are wrapped up together at the end. I'm like that. I think I'm working through my mindset about it. I'm like I'm okay with it.
They took 2 weak plots and then put them together, and they became
Make it moderately okay.
Fusion only makes weak gems stronger.
Fucking.
Anyways, one of the things.
That's why I need more Steven Universe friends.
You could have made a DBZ reference at least, something that wasn't bad.
No, but I don't know
snap.
DBZ that well.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of like a moderate fusion. It's like this wasn't the fusion dance. This is
So one person
This is
put
like
on
those
an earring, and the other
earrings. They were permanent, and then you're just like, well, like we made a mistake.
and then they broke.
And then didn't Hercule fuse with Goku? I can't
No,
remember.
No.
I don't know. I didn't watch that show too much, but you know a show I did watch a lot? Ponies.
yeah, and-
Putting it
and
right back on track.
Oh, did you watch the show? I mean, if you didn't, season 6 is great because it told you exactly what you needed to know. What jumping on, because season 6 is a great jumping on point.
Yeah.
Because I jumped straight on at season 6.
Yeah, who is joining the fandom at this point?
You know, it might be the few people, but I feel like in the modern day and age of like Netflix and Pirate Bays and Amazon and your high-tech pizza robots, you're gonna just sit there and marathon the whole fucking show anyway. I mean,
One of those things was not like the other, and it was Amazon Prime because it's not popular.
No, Amazon Prime,
Amazon Prime is popular. Amazon Prime Video is not popular.
yeah. But
like
it's one of those. It's one of those things that people just
issues.
they do it.
Ah,
Sorry, go ahead, Minnie.
That was one of my main issues with this episode. Is like every few seconds, it's like, oh, remember that time? Remember that thing? Yes. Show me something new. This is season 6. You have a brand new character. I don't even.
you don't need to retell me. It's like, oh my god, Shining Armor is a father. Oh my god, I didn't know.
And this is why I'm a hero in the Crystal Empire.
You know
By the
this
way,
show is kids,
at least-
by the way, right?
What?
You know this show's for kids, right?
Yeah, kids don't need to be talked down to.
No, but they do need to be reminded of things because it's been months.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
that,
Fuck the little
Yeah.
brats.
but
They
That
have
being
tiny
said,
little
that-
attention spans with their little.
Maybe we
kid
should stop teaching them
phone
Sesame
things.
Street and we should actually give them a real education.
like how do you use taxes?
You
and
talking
how
down about
401k is?
Sesame Street, Maine?
Yeah. Don't talk about that shit, man.
Oh man.
But there's a difference between children's entertainment and being talked down to, and I felt like I was being talked down to this episode.
Because you're not a
You're not a
child.
child.
No, there is a difference.
Yeah.
That didn't happen in the other seasons. This is new.
Because this is a season premiere. It's like,
Kids
oh,
aren't-
maybe we
Kids
have
aren't
to.
actually that stupid.
Oh man,
This
because
whole
all those
episode's
other
not even that
seasons-
bad, even. I mean, him
because,
just.
all the other season premieres were just all that different.
And besides, you're talking about the fact that Spike is obsessed with the fact that he keeps bringing up that he's the hero of the Crystal Empire. Well, because
No,
he's
that's
a
not what I'm
kid, and
talking
he's. No, you're talking about the few
That's-
times where you gotta say, hey, remember that time I saved the kingdom? Well, that's because.
No, that was one of the examples I used.
That example, though, which I'm going to be directly responding to, is because Spike is adolescent in nature, and that he's like trying to be like, no, guys, I did this thing.
No.
Remember this one thing I did? It was cool, right? And they're all like, yeah, we get it. It's cool.
That bit, and just to go off that, specifically the Spike one, I don't think there's a problem with that because they sort of use that to further the fact of Starlight's like, I don't want to do this, I'm going to put it off, and hey, I can distract Spike.
Yeah.
But some of it did feel that way, but
It's not as bad as half these anime shows that have to literally dedicate an entire episode to re-explaining the last 24 episodes.
You see, the thing
What
is,
are
you can
we,
just
the
skip
90s?
a recap.
Oh.
Yeah, right? Or a Wikipedia or something like that.
But on to actual things.
Shining Armor not being able to sleep and being super busy. Benny, you explained it to me before when we weren't recording as like, my problem was the fact that it was, okay, Shining Armor and Princess Cadence are super stressed out about having this child, and it's like, well, they're princess and prince of an entire empire. Why don't they just have some servants to help them out? Be like, oh my god, I really want to, like, get some sleep. Let's hand it off to a maid, or a bedwife, or, not a bedwife, midwife, or whatever, and just, there you go.
I would say it's because of all the fucking crazy outbursts of power, but there's no evidence that actually happened before.
Yeah.
I'd
Almost
contribute
exposed to it
more of
first.
an emotion thing, probably, where
And
Cadence just wouldn't want to be away from her child that was just born very recently.
See, I get that to a point, but sometimes you just need to sleep.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. They got, like, the invitation, like, 2 days before they left. That's not, like, dealing with the stresses of being a parent. Like, I'm not saying that I have a child so I know what this whole thing is, but I have a nephew, and my brother-in-law, I should say, that would have been weird, didn't have, like, that big of a problem. It was like, okay, yeah, it's weird, this new thing in our life that we have to take care of and get up and feed him every once in a while, but it's like, it wasn't, I never got the feeling from my brother that he was this comically, oh, I haven't slept in 3 days, or, oh, I'm so stressed out because all these things are happening. But it's just like, really?
To be fair about the whole invitation sending out thing, 2 days is actually good for them. You have been cordially invited to the wedding of Princess Miyamura Cadenza and...
2 days is like the running head start they give them.
Yeah, seriously, it was day of that one.
I'm surprised they had as big of a turnout at the wedding.
The day before. I thought it was.
There wasn't a nighttime, I know that much.
There was one nighttime.
And that's when they were there.
No, it was one nighttime when she's sitting there saying, yeah, when they were in the thing, and it was like, Spike, put those down, those are for the cake and whatnot.
Yeah, I remember.
They were already there.
Yeah.
You were cordially... I forgot about that! What the
They don't have a good track record for this thing. It's like, come on, guys. Hell, Shining Armor didn't have his Royal Guard picked for the thing, which I can only assume is like the Ponyville, or the pony version equivalent of a Godfather to a baptism, I guess?
I assume that stuff like that is... They haven't slept in a while because the baby was just born, and then they were like, we should do a thing for it.
Wait, don't they have to do the thing for it since they're royalty?
Yeah.
They probably didn't know that until too late.
Yeah, who's telling these people these things? Like, oh, I know you just had a baby.
Look how lovely they're... Look, oh wow, they're in Alicorn too, and Celestia's just like...
You gotta do a sermon for that, boy.
Even like
That's brand new.
Even like the ponies that were like around back then, they were like, "Oh, so you're pregnant right now? So we should actually tell you about a thing that's going to come up after the baby's born."
We
no,
should
fuck it. We're going to tell them the day the baby's born and be like,
No,
"Oh,
They
honestly-
should have honestly been prepared.
You're talking about Celestia, though. Like,
No.
Celestia and Luna. They don't tell people shit until it's day of ends time.
No, like the citizens of the Crystal Empire.
yeah,
They've
them
been asleep
too."
for 1,000 years.
They've been
They're
asleep.
tired.
They're
They
probably
were fucking hyped for that crystalline. They were
Probably.
ready.
Yeah, they were too busy sleeping outside waiting for it to happen to actually tell anyone it was happening.
Wait, why are you in line?
Shining Armor's like, why are you people here?
If a person from 1,000 years ago went up to you and was like, "You need to do this thing," what would you do?
I would be like, yes, person from 1,000 years ago, what is it?
I'd be like, fuck you, I got penicillin, piss off, fucking monkey.
Oh.
Mehdi, we come from 2 different worlds, apparently. You're
Like 3 different things there I didn't understand.
the fact that you... Monkey?
So Liz,
We're talking about the year 1016. People were around back then, Mehdi.
Yeah,
they
but
weren't
didn't have
monkeys.
penicillin. They might as well fucking die.
But
They believed in stupid shit.
like aliens?
Yeah.
actually, the intellect was actually increasing very much during that time period.
I don't know
It
what
was still not nearly what we have today, obviously, but it was getting a lot better.
Yeah, exactly.
But-
It's like, hey, I learned that 200 years ago. I learned like more. I've learned more in high school than not me particularly. I haven't learned much in high school, but people in high school learn more particular than our founding fathers did.
Okay,
So-
1, because you're standing on the shoulders of giants, and 2, this is 2 different advancement levels here. We're talking about ponies that are still living with goddamn thatched roofs.
No, but these are 1,000 years ago.
thatched roofs, Mehdi.
Guys,
They
guys.
still live with this shit.
What the hell were we arguing about?
We're not, but I'm just...
This is a culture thing. This has nothing to do with advancements and anything. It's just
Fuck
about
their culture.
Well, that's
my
a totally.
God.
You can debate that point all you want.
Oh my god. Anyway, moving on from that
Also,
point.
the Crystal Empire is still surrounded by endless wastelands of snow.
Yeah.
'Cause, you
Not
know,
the bad
the
OCs.
greatest- The greatest place to build your lovely empire of crystal is surrounded by fucking
Frozen North.
See, someone, I don't remember who of us it was, but someone said, no, then the area is perfectly fine. There's no snow anywhere. Freaking wrong.
I'm pretty sure I'm the
Exactly.
one that defended the snow. But Smooth, you played Final Fantasy Crystal the one with like the miasma, and you had to go out and get the drops from the ether tree for the GameCube. Crystal Bears.
No.
Damn it! That I'm almost getting like a flashback to that right now. How you gotta like carry around like the big giant bucket with the one tiny crystal on it to go get an aether and bring it back. Well, this is almost the same thing. I almost imagine somebody had the crystal heart, and they were walking so deep in the middle of the giant storm, and they're just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm done walking. I'm going to build a town around this giant crystal heart.
Oh.
I don't know.
Wow, you spoiled the game for me. Ah,
Yeah, jeez.
I don't even know if there was a
Spoiler
to the game.
alert.
I don't even remember if that was the case. I need to play that game again. Anyway, but
I do too.
I really like the fact that now that we're getting to this point where Twilight is now a capable princess who now has to bestow duties and things to a student, she is now put into this higher position of needing to help to get shit done, and therefore the princesses Luna and Celestia themselves also are put into more of a view of we have to go help get shit done. So they all kind of got together like, okay, this is happening, we're going to go do this thing, you two go do this thing. And then it shows Celestia and Luna, for once in their goddamn lives, doing something.
No, I mean that's only
Not
after
that
Pinky
much.
overreacts to a baby jumping on her face. I mean, she's had like things with pumpkin and pound cake jumping all over her. I feel like her reaction to the baby was a little, especially when she was just playing with it earlier.
Yeah, literally, the baby
but
does
that
the
one could
exact same
explode
thing
her
twice.
head.
That's true.
But Pinky's immortal.
Clearly.
She works on different.
forgot.
Also,
I mean, logically, you're right, but still. But she's also been able to make fingers appear.
Yeah?
She's created things.
I
From
can
her
make
hand-
fingers. I can make fingers appear.
she's like Discord light.
It's true.
She secretly lives in the other dimension with him.
Cue the mention of Discord making everyone upset. Where's Discord this episode?
Oh my god, anyone who complains about that, I would punch.
Why would he be?
That's why I'm saying anyone who would complain about that, punch.
No, for the fan service.
But
He's had zero interaction with Cadence except for the Three's a Crowd one, where he was just being a dick, like, "Hey, you guys, I'm your friend too." Ha 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 ha.
No.
Discord's an asshole.
Yes.
You know who I like a lot? Starlight Glimmer.
She's actually kind of cool.
Yes, here's one thing that I just want to touch on. So I've been a fan of Twilight for a long time. And
we've all told you that you're wrong.
Yeah, you're
and
wrong.
I just want to say something right now.
Okay.
Like, it has been 6 seasons. It has been 6 seasons of different things and different interactions. Twilight making things like lists and having it not turn out right, and learning time and time again that it's not always the way to go. Why is her immediate thing to just be like, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to go completely against how I was taught and raised to do these things, and try to teach this way that I've been shown time and time again is usually doesn't actually work.
You know what really works? Emotions based upon lists.
That's clearly
Emotions based upon my emotionlessness.
I am going to make you do this friendship lesson. You're going to learn this friendship lesson. I am teaching you this lesson. I'm not going to just put you into a situation and see what you learn. I'm going to make you learn this one.
But didn't it all go according to her list still, in a sense?
Not really.
No, not really.
Well, I mean, the list says, share an embarrassing story from her past, but then that happens later, and that helps solve the problem.
Yeah, of her own accord, though.
Yeah, but it still followed the list.
See, here's the problem. It's not even inherently that the list is wrong. It's that you can't force it by giving somebody a list and saying, this is what you have to do. That's the problem.
Well, that's how Spike interpreted it.
It's like BuzzFeed telling you top 25 reasons living in your state is the best thing ever, and you're just like, fuck off, BuzzFeed. You're wrong. Okay, that one thing was kind of true, but...
Well, not exactly, because what happened is Twilight made a list, and the things on the list were how the situation would be.
Okay,
but Spike misinterpreted it.
No, tell me. You cannot tell me with a straight face that if Twilight was there overseeing it, she would have not done the same thing.
She would have.
She would have followed everything to a T. She would have done the same thing she always does. And it would have gone just as poorly, except there wouldn't be impending doom.
I think if Twilight was there with her doing the thing, she would be like, "No, Starlight, tell the thing about you starting a cult. That's good. That's good." She would have been there and been like, "No, that's a good thing to do. This is more." Instead of Spike being like, "Well, the letter says this. Apparently, I'm not going to follow the law."
Yeah, Twilight would have been more direct about it at least.
Yeah,
no,
I feel like that would have been.
That probably would have been a bad thing, though.
Yeah, I think it was a way.
The directness is what.
But it's not
between them. It's someone mediating the directness, and that's wrong.
That's the problem. It's not of their own volition, which is what makes it meaningful. Though one thing to counter what I'm saying is the Twilight seemed like she might have actually learned her lesson on this at the end. So if she doesn't do this anymore and things actually start panning out well, if in the future she doesn't do this, then that's actually I'll be okay with that because she actually learned a lesson. But that's just me.
Hey man, that's just me.
Another Fluttershy learns to be assertive episode.
Seriously, I swear to God, it's gonna feel like that.
What if in later episodes
about something called self-defense? Here's a shotgun.
No,
I'm gonna come at you with murderous intent. Defend yourself.
No, but what if...
Remember the basics of CQC.
Smooth brought up a good point there, though. This is literally he said that this is a Fluttershy learning self-confidence, but what if later we learn... there's an episode where Starlight learns about honesty, and what if there's an episode later where Starlight learns about loyalty and telling the truth, and like she literally goes through each one of the elements, and that
I'm not gonna like.
I don't think that had anything to do with anything that I said, but thanks for giving me credit for it.
I mean, like, it sort of got me thinking, is what I should say. Smooth, your comment was so smart, it got me thinking.
It's beautiful.
Thinking about things that were not my comment.
Oh, fucking no. I don't know. Take it already, Jesus. Anyway,
No.
take it, you whore. Anyway,
I don't want it.
you'll take it.
That's
Racist.
something.
I don't know. It's good. It definitely shows a new dynamic to this show, and I really like it because, frankly, the old show was getting boring. I got really tired of it. It's like, oh, Twilight needs to learn a friendship lesson. Twilight needs to learn a friendship lesson. Oh, these people over here need to learn friendship lessons. The Hooffields and McColts have now learned something. Great.
I don't know where the huge changes happen. I mean, we've just kind of switched over the. I mean, I still enjoy the show, but I don't think it's changed all that much.
It's going in a different lane. How about that?
Because, I mean, Twilight wasn't really learning friendship lessons last season.
No.
Yeah.
She hasn't really been learning lessons since season 2, practically.
One thing that I was just sort of thinking about, how many episodes from, say, like, the last season were about Twilight kind of trying to teach somebody else a lesson? Because I know, like, the Hooffields and McColts was definitely one of those. I'm pretty sure, what was the one?
The New
The
York
Griffin
one with the New York one, the Griffin one.
Make new friends but keep Discord, I think, kind of had that. Well, maybe, I don't remember how much.
It was literally
Yeah.
all the map
It wasn't
episodes.
Twilight.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah, because I'm just trying to. I don't remember even what happened in most of the episodes, to be honest.
We need a end of season recap. Everybody this week watch all of season 5 and we'll
No.
come back.
No.
That's not gonna happen.
No.
I'll just watch our recap episode and then be like, ha,
No.
Starlight was cool. Everyone else sucked, though.
Yeah.
Just watch the season finale, because it was at least good.
Yeah.
Starlight's cool, and then everyone else
Season finale was
sucks.
good. I like the season.
Season 5 was a decent.
Except for
season.
Colorachura, she was cool.
Oh my god.
But, like, that's
She'll
neither here
probably
nor there,
never
technically.
She'll probably never return.
Yeah. She better.
She did.
And then she and AJ can get married.
And being lesbians with each other.
Yes!
We just need to ship all the ponies.
Nah, just them.
No, I mean, because it's like.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna go down this
Leave them.
Ship them off to the glue factory.
Yeah, first fucking class to the glue factory.
Well, how do you think they make all the cool colored glue? Like,
Crazy, crazy glue.
yeah. I mean, that purple stuff that comes in a glue stick?
Crazy glue, brought to you by Starlight Glue.
Yeah, they just followed the Trail of Tears.
Anyway.
Nice
Trail
seeing
of
seeing someone
Tears.
else making the Trail of Tears joke.
I need to Google that again and figure out why that's offensive.
The Trail of Tears? You don't know what the Trail of
the
Tears
Trail of Tears is offensive.
You should Google it. You should Google it to see why you're cutting it out of the episode. Is what you mean?
Editing? What's that?
I was like, you think he's gonna edit this?
I think you better. At least cut this part out.
No, I think I'm good. Anyway, moving on with the
I was
episode.
I'm pretty sure the Trail of Tears has been said on here before. Hey, stop being offended. It's okay. We're just a bunch of jackasses.
No, it's not that. It's just that Mofi looks like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, honestly, that maybe you want to edit yourself looking.
Anyway,
That's the most offensive part. I'm offended.
So I don't know. I really like this episode. I thought it was really, really good.
Oh, that was okay.
It was like okay, could have been better. Not the worst, not the best.
It was like a lukewarm return to the show, you know?
No,
It
no,
was
no.
like just nice, kind of like okay.
I was like, it's kind of it's a bit of a letdown after the season finale. Season finale was good.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of upset that Smooth's wife replaces my waifu.
Sunset?
Sunset's never gonna
No,
come back.
no.
Starlight-
Sunset is now waifued off with Human Twilight. It's gonna happen.
No, what I'm saying is that Sunset now will never be in the show.
Yep.
Because Starlight has completely taken the role that she would have.
Well, just because you can have more than one pupil / protege.
Whoa.
That's not gonna that would be dumb.
What? Who's to say that she
United
can't
moved
start her
earlier in
own
this
school of
episode.
gifted
It's a
unicorns?
kids show. They're not going to do that.
You can't have two best friends, apparently.
No, you
Oh,
can't.
well.
You gotta fucking. You can't be friends with Discord and anyone else. Seriously,
Oh.
didn't we have an episode about this?
Yeah, didn't you learn your lesson, Mummified?
Clearly,
Yeah,
I didn't.
anyways, she's going to be used in the same way as in the instead.
Mm.
I don't know. Fucking fuck.
So anyway, on to episode 2 now. I think that no, I'm kidding. So a lot of people were
I
saying,
was like, we're kind of like all over the place, man.
I know. A lot of people after this episode came out were starting to like send me that joke about the fact that the guy that was sitting waiting in line for so long is like, well, clearly it's mummified, and I'm just like, guys, that close. But
How
no.
do you like being typecasted as a mustache?
I literally.
It's like,
It
oh,
is
that
my-
character has a mustache. It's a
This is my culture, and it is not a joke to you. It is
no,
offensive.
but it's a joke to me.
So does that mean when Mummified goes to the bathroom and he's like the razor for shaving and it's just like, oh, the trail of tears?
Anyway, I really like that fact. And it was just like, oh, Mummified, you should cosplay as this. And I'm just like, thanks, guys. I appreciate that. It's great.
Thanks,
I'll work on cosplaying the last 3 people that had mustaches on the show too.
Yeah, you should.
I probably should actually. I should just make that entire
And then
convention.
he realizes that he's going to do it, and then he realizes that his point is moot.
I can't remember now. What else was there? There was cracking the baby, the thing
I don't
falling
know.
on.
Oh.
Why is
Cracking
the
the baby. Okay.
why
Don't
is
crack that fucking baby.
why is the crystal heart so goddamn like fragile?
Why is what?
Because
Oh.
Alicorn baby magic that has no power control at all whatsoever.
But yet they gotta Jean Grey it so that way they keep it under wraps until she comes back as Phoenix and screws everybody up.
Well, I mean, it probably cracked because it was made of crystal.
Oh snap!
It's supposed to be also like empowered by the love of everybody in the town.
Yeah,
it's
and the last
made
time they did that was with Sombra.
Hey, guess what?
That was a
Magic
while
has no
ago.
weight. And it's crystal still. If I had a magic stick, I could break it in half because it's still a fucking stick.
If it's crystal, can I like lick my finger and like put it around the edges and would it start like humming like yeah? Or is that only with mind glasses?
What are you talking about?
Do you know?
Do you mean like just like vibrations? Yeah, that's the fucking glasses or
Yeah,
glass.
vibrations is what broke the fucking thing.
I know. That's
Also, just a little thing. Can I just say that I really like Starlight's voice.
it's
Yeah,
actually not bad. Yeah, it's good.
Kelly
really
Sheridan's really good.
It's really good. It's refreshing. It's enjoyable. I have high hopes for Starlight Glimmer in this season. I hope they don't fuck it up.
I'm just
Her
glad it's not
nicest
just.
voice.
I'm just glad it's not just like Andrea or Tabitha again. It's actually somebody new, and it's
they
not.
they better not get somebody fucking who's already on the show to play a fucking new main character.
I'm glad it's not just Shannon Kent or something like that,
Well, I mean, to be
or
fair,
Kazumi Evans.
Sunset's voice is the singing voice of Twilight.
That's
They're
true.
they're the same person and rivals in a way, but still freaking works really well.
Well,
She does
still
a great
Sunset is better than
Sunset.
Twilight.
And they're not
But
rivals. They're
Kelly
lesbians
is
with
like
each other.
my favorite.
Kind of like how Rebecca is just better than Tabitha saying no.
You.
Wow.
I was about to say.
I mean, not
I'm so
incorrect,
glad you
but-
fixed that.
I mean, yeah,
I would
it
go to war
it's
with
not
you, mister.
incorrect, but it's better than Tara
Oh
Strong.
snap! Fucking shut down.
Tabitha is a gift, and
Yeah, and Rebecca is a master.
fuck you.
No fucking snap.
Fucking.
Come on, you gotta get your emotions in check.
Oh, okay. I gotta move on from this point before I book a flight to New York and kill Nettie.
He might as well be insulting your waifu.
He practically is at this point. If it wasn't for the fact that the fact that he wasn't also putting up Sunset, I'm just like, you know what? Okay.
Your waifu's great, and you're pretty good too.
No, it's the fact that he's like boosting up my second favorite waifu, and Sunset's pretty fucking cute. I gotta go watch Friendship Games again. God, that's such a good movie.
I still haven't seen it.
Oh my
I still
god,
haven't
dude!
seen the one before it.
You guys need to go watch those movies. They're so
Unlike
good.
Smooth, I'll probably eventually actually watch it. Smooth's not gonna watch it.
Smooth. They are two great and amazing movies.
I'll get to it someday after Trigun and like 50 other things that people are like, hey, you should watch.
Hey, you should. There's a new show. Hey, Smooth, you should watch.
No.
Where we literally just
Where
bring
we just
5
list
things.
off things and Smooth's like, shut up, no, stop.
Every week, it's 15 new things that Smooth probably should watch. Hey, Smooth, my list today is Monster Mutsune. I believe you should really give it a good watch. I feel it has a really great character development. My next thing
already
is
heard that
Tenchi
one.
Muyo. Tenchi Muyo is great. I think it's really great.
No. Yup.
Let's see. Next, I think you should watch. Oh,
no.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! I think
Yes,
is a very.
no.
And then once you're done with that, you should move on to Naruto.
Yeah,
after
I see
that,
your point, and I raise you a no.
That's really great anime, and I believe after you're done watching both Yu-Gi-Oh! Naruto, you should follow it up with One Piece, and I believe that that's my
Yeah, I
top
can
5.
do that. Yeah, I
Watch
can do that.
all of those
I like
animes.
the Own Piece.
On Piece.
All of those animes.
Own PS.
On Piece.
Also, I'm pretty happy that I went from like short anime that's only a season, one anime that had like 3 different carnations of it. Fuck Tenchi in Tokyo and fuck Tenchi Universe or whatever that shit that
I know what
was.
the fuck that
Welcome
is.
And then I was like, Naruto is super fucking long.
Welcome to Message Adapted, apparently.
Oh,
We're
sorry.
fucking
Were we
ponies.
not
What the
moving on
fuck
to
is
that?
Pony?
The hell is a pony?
Also, just because I'm just sort of like having the thing play in the background for me, and it's like the part where like like Sunburst is all like upset, like he's like brought to tears because he's like upset that he's not done anything with his life, and then Starlight's like, oh yeah, well here's all these things that happened to me, and it's just like, and he's like, oh fuck.
Oh, man.
I had an experience like that with one of my friends recently, and it just made me kind of chuckle.
The fact that you were able to make some random person go, oh fuck, man, you're messed up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
Way to
that one of your friends was a freaking cult leader and almost destroyed existence.
You know,
And the other one was just a
I-
loser.
hashtag,
When you went off to magic camp and you didn't learn how to grasp magic very powerfully, I mean, you kind of
When you
failed,
didn't
honestly.
return
You
home
became
like a
huge
fucking dick.
loser. Well, you see, I developed a new form of magic. I'm stronger than Alicorns in a sense. I can keep up with them. Also, I went back in time a few times.
I traveled through time and
Erase
changed
people's
the
entire
course.
identities.
hashtag just unicorn things.
Oh yeah, can we talk about how Starlight is the strongest unicorn?
We already
Ever?
did. We did last episode.
Yeah, and she's still the greatest. And
You're
she
the
could have been.
best.
I feel like she would have been a really good
Well, I mean,
villain.
like, even with that, like, they even keep to that. Like, if you notice when they use the magic on the crystal heart, like,
Hers is
the
different.
Alicorn's magic is, like, really sharp and like,
Well, and that's just the kind of magic that you see in general. Like Twilight, her magic didn't change when doing that kind of beam thing, but Starlight's is visibly different.
well, it's visibly larger and fatter.
Giggity.
No, it also is like a wave instead of like a beam, just a normal beam.
Yeah, because she has the freaking power to flare it off. Be like, yours is just like a get to the point thing. Mine's
got the
flashier,
touch.
more effective, more powerful, and you know what? Let's just add some waves. Do they do anything? No. But they look
No,
cool
she's
to
hitting,
me.
hitting the whammy stick on the fucking Guitar Hero controller while she's shooting her magic.
Yeah, that's like kind of what it is.
We will-
Then it makes the song so weird, and you're like, what is this?
And then all of the stars become blue, and you're just like, which one's which?
You know, and then the
Starlight.
colorblind guy goes, I don't get it, what happens?
So anyway, anything else else you guys wanted to talk about with this episode?
Yeah, playing Guitar Hero colorblind must have sucked.
Probably does.
Just
You
memorize
can
the
still
position.
see where they are. You don't need colors to do that. You don't look at the colors
No,
on your
you
guitar.
lose the entire flare of the star power.
My last point of this is that the thing with Starlight and Sunburst was simultaneously my favorite and least favorite part of the episode. Overall, I was meh. Care about Sunburst all that much. He existed, and I was like, okay.
I mean, he's more of a foil for Starlight.
A foil?
What was it?
Foil?
There was some. What was I watching? I was listening or watching something where they were talking about how some character was a direct foil to somebody, but I can't remember what it was. God, what was it?
How related?
Sorry, we'll figure it out later. I'll tell you guys about it, but people watching this will be like, I don't know, what was it? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, since nobody else has anything else they want to talk about, or
Meta at this point.
what the fuck is a meta with this show? Nobody has any idea. The show is all over the place, and frankly, just
I
take
remember I
it.
used to watch the show. I used to watch the episode along with. I'm checking my fucking Facebook at this point. I'm just having a conversation.
I only put it on just in case there's something I remember.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm just cleaning the dirt out of my nails.
I'm playing Plants vs. Zombies. Anyway,
I mean,
so
honestly,
before we remove any more allusion to how we feel about ponies anymore, we're going to wrap it up there. My name is Modified Thunderbirds. I am your host and show manager. This week I was joined by...
Commander Sparkle.
Met Bob.
And that one other guy. Soren wants answers.
Soren wants answers.
Sure.
God.
I want the answer where he was.
His answers.
Where is he? Where is he? Anyway, that's been us. That's been That Pony Show.
Get away
And
from the
we'll see you all
microphone.
next week. Bye, guys.